Oh jeez, I think my frame rate on my Game Boy Advance emulator has actually gone way more lagging than ever before. But that's only mainly because, well, it seems that my laptop doesn't seem to able to keep up the right speed, as in comparison to the forms of the previous parts, but we'll just have to stick around with it, I'm afraid. So, hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it is I am the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog here, and I am of course back for yet again for the likes of the Maxi Toys videos, as always. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more of Let's Play of WarioWare Twisted for the Game Boy Advance. So, last time we have essentially did manage to able to complete Oberon's story, as well as 9th stage, in this case the best stage ever. So today for this video is the fact that we are hitting on to the final story here. My new look is pretty super, huh? It's only a matter of time before Bollywood comes knocking down my door. I'll better get an agent. But if he thinks he's getting 10%, he's... Oh, you wanted an explanation of my stage? Tough luck. So yeah, because of this though, here we go on to the final story mode stage, and that's what it appears to be taking place in Wario-Man. So I think, fundamentally speaking, is the fact that I think this might actually be Wario-Man's first ever debut from the entirety of the actual, well, the WarioWare games. Before, Super Smash Bros. Comes into play for, the final Smash and everything. Our top story for this evening. Wario's done it again. His blockbuster new game has broken all sales records. Dr. Krygor's lab. Oh, it's just like in the beginning portion of the game, except, well, they just got a lot of the forms of those gyro-sensing devices. Oh dear, looks like something is about to happen for Wario right here. And it turns out, there's Wario-Man. His first ever debut. What the? The suit is kinda tight. Hold on. Is that a cape? Awesome! I am Wario-Man. I will save the world of all its money. Of course, you've always been so greedy and rich and everything. So yeah, here we go on to Wario-Man, the final stage of the entirety of the story mode. Not counting the forms of some extras, mind you. Well, mind you, about the fact of the matter is though, is that during at some point on this particular coming Thursday, originally we were expecting to able to actually to do some of those extra videos coming up, but however though, I think I'll save that conversation as soon as we're able to actually get into the second run through for the likes of the forms of the Wario-Man stage. So, well look, we're actually shaking hands with Mario for once, after forgivingness from the likes of the forms of in the past, including by the forms of in Mario spin-off titles for Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, and you name the rest. So, but either way though, it actually acted out as like a micro game or something like that. So, anyways, let's line those bones in, and that should be good to go for this part. So, oh god, we got to avoid these incoming red arrows. And for some reason my controller seems to act out very weird. So yeah, if you couldn't tell already, today's day is of course the 19th of April today, in this case in 2022 today. Some new interesting things is going on at this point, especially noticeable about the fact that, well, I think I should... Ah, come on! Anyway, I think I should probably save that conversation until whenever we get to the second playthrough on Wario-Man stage, basically, because I think for the most part I just need able to focus, that's why. So, just gonna make sure I don't mess things up with all that, you know, micro games and stuff like that, and I somehow messed that up, because I think my controller, that I just somehow accidentally touched the analog stick, so that's okay, I guess, but I just realized we're only down to 1 life left, because if I somehow mess anything else up, then basically I'm gonna be able to do this entire stage again, so... I think, relatively speaking, that the Wario-Man stage is by far the hardest stage in the game, just because not only do you have to go through serious amounts of those micro games, but also it's almost like an endurance run, basically. So, anyways, so here we go, folks, on to, I think this is the final boss in the game, and this, what appears to be, Wario Mumble, which is more accurately the beginning of the rhythm-based micro games before WarioWare Smooth Moves, and especially notable with WarioWare Gold, and I think as far as I can think about it. So basically in this particular micro game, it's the fact that you have to tilt your Game Boy Advance until you're able to actually memorize the dancers between left and right, and there's also defaults to the jump button here and there as well, but we're not going to get in there just yet though, because, well, obviously I need to do this the hard way by utilizing the Emulation Controls, so, which, believe me, it's not as easy as it looks, but either way though, we'll just have to stick around with it, I guess. So, jumping is pretty easy though, because you can just simply press the X button and hope for the best, and oh boy, it's gonna get a bit faster, but hopefully we're able to get this in time. So, well, assuming if I need to able to get used to with the actual controller in order to able to make this work, so not doing so bad anyway. Despite the fact that the actual emulation goes a bit laggy every once in a while though, but either way though, it knows what it is, so. However though, if you mess up once, well, I'm presuming you're basically done for no good. So, yeah, just like in the forms of how it does it where, you know, like I said before, WarioWare Smooth Moves and also WarioWare Gold. And I think there was, I have no idea, I just need to focus. Hooray! I somehow managed to do it. So if you manage to pull this off, then you should be able to win this particular boss micro game. So, oh yeah, there's also one in the forms of being Game & Wario that you have to use the gamepads the whole time by trying to able to actually not only block the attacks, but also everything else. So, there we go. That pretty much concludes Wario-Man stage. Feel my superness. Wahahaha! Oh, looks like, yeah. What are you doing? Levering up, duh. It's too powerful to be toyed with. Not for me. Watch out. Huh? I wonder what it's gonna do right here. Later. I'm guessing he's probably gonna be blasted off to outer space. Right off the bat, we see Dribble and Spitz driving through. And it looks like it's gonna transform. Oh my. What a crazy robot that he's got there. Whoa. Check me out. Oh, we have another ship coming. But I wonder who's controlling it. Oh, the rest of the crew. Earth is pretty soon to be, yeah, I totally forgot about the actual dialogue there, so I do apologize for that. Huh? Guys, I got a new suit. Orb is turning mad. Attention, attention. A foreign robot has been spotted. Attack! What? Guys, it's me! Me! Well, too late, he's gonna fire at us, and then basically our suit has been eliminated and destroyed. Did you see something? That mustache looked familiar. Wario! Yeah! And soon enough, he crashes into the actual water lake, and yeah, I'm firing everyone. Typical of you, Wario, you just somehow trying to force to let everyone else get fired and all that stuff. And very similar to the forms of how it does it in WarioWare Inc. Minigame Mania, that basically we get ourselves a credit sequence. So, listing all kinds of names on the actual, the staff credit sequence, including some new characters like 18 Volt and all that stuff though. And in addition to that though, Pizza Dinosaur and Pizza Joe, and especially noticeable with Shadow the Dog? Wow, I'm never expecting that, huh? Including by the forms of the introduction into 9 Volt's mom, known as 5 Volt. Which, yes, that was before when WarioWare Gold and WarioWare Get It Together, that she'll become playable in one of those 2 games specifically. So, yes, interesting, all things considered. So, and there's the actual device to get into the water. And I don't think we can able to actually go ahead and celebrate in Club Sugar anytime soon because, well, the game just ended like that. So, whew, Super NES is tiring. Keep playing, you'll never know what's gonna shake loose. So yeah, I think Wario's eyes is now getting a lot more dizzier. And also, we actually got ourselves the credits out of the capsule. So, at least we can able to see some of the staff credit sequence from there. And also, we've able to actually unlock something from over there, which appears to be Skyscraper, which we'll save that up and join in the extra video. So either way though, and if you're probably wondering what is up with those question marks, well, again, I'll discuss more details about this until whenever we get to the extra video. So, anyways, let's have a look at the actual Spandex and see what specific micro games we are missing. I think we are missing about 3, 5, and, oh jeez, 8. 8 micro games we are entirely missing on. So, anyways, let's head in here, and hopefully we're able to try to find the insane amount of those micro games as much as I could. So, yeah, let's discuss about the forms of the extra video coming up. Originally, like I said, I was able to show you guys multiple things during the separate parts, but I think I'm actually gonna do something completely different, because in order able to actually get something in this game, to be more specifically with all our souvenirs in mind, you have to replay through the entire stages over and over and over again, if you decide able to go after every single souvenirs in the game, which I was like, that could be kind of exhausting, especially noticeable about the fact that if I was going to do Let's Play like this, then basically though is the fact that it could be rather awkward in certain situations. But either way though, that's as far as I can usually try to describe it, because, well, I'll just try to show this off in some different things elsewhere, so that way that'll be the better alteration, able to show you guys every single portion of the game, including every single souvenirs, especially noticeable with the forms of, oh yeah, I forgot about the forms of the Frank's selections of those micro games, so hopefully I'll get around into those at some point as well. So yeah, let's just make everything else a bit looser. So even then, no, thankfully we did. So, but yeah, and also another thing I would like to explain about this is the fact that there was actually a recent leak from the likes of the forms of Sonic the Hedgehog community, which, yes, we actually get ourselves the forms of the Sonic Origins rated. So in this case though, it's the fact that we can't wait to see how that's going to be turned out, especially notable about the fact that I think it's been leaked from the likes of the forms of the PSN account or something like that, which when I've seen the actual, the full image of Sonic Origins, it does look pretty cool, especially noticeable with, you know, the rest of the crew just somehow join in the actual cover art, and actually I think I'll let Maxi will talk more details about that until when he goes back on to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So, because unfortunately though, that the second run through is pretty rough, probably because of how the fact that I'm blaming on my controller for that part. So, let's see. Yeah, I think we are definitely missing 2 micro games, so hopefully third run through. So here we go. Oh jeez, this might take a bit of some time to able to get into it. Alright, so at least we got something, alright, like a rocket avoiding stuff. And another one, you be able to get chased by some really weird creature like that. Oh, jeez Louise, 5 run-throughs of that particular stage, because I somehow managed able to jump cut for that point. So, at the very least, there we go. We've managed able to actually access to every single microgames in Wario-Man. So, and as far as I'm aware, yeah, I'm missing 2 of those Frunk microgames. So, because sometimes though, they appeared quite randomly. So, yeah, hopefully I'll show those in just a few moments notice. So yeah, I think suffice to say, I think we should probably end things off at this point right here. So join me next time for more of Let's Play of WarioWare Twisted. It's going to be the finale video for on Thursday. That is to show off the extra stuff, starting with the skyscraper towers. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Later fellas.